So this video is very long overdue. It's been so long that people have been asking me to make a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. So this here is for you, especially my mother-in-law. She's been wanting this video for the longest, so I had to go ahead and make time and just go ahead and make this video. But if you want to see how I get my brows like this every time, always precise cut crisp, stay tuned. And what I'm going to do for y'all, because I know that everybody use something a little bit different. Some people use the pomade, some people use the pencil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it one here, just so we can see the difference, if it helps. I'm going to show you how to do the concealer and how I make it look crisp and clean, how I get my lines so perfect. So stay tuned. So what I'm going to use first is the pomade. I'm going to put it on this brow. This is the Anastasia pomade, and I got it in the color ebony. We use brown, we don't use black. But first things first, you brush them out, you know, use a little bit of the pomade, not a whole lot. A little goes a long way. We're gonna make it stretch. I like my eyebrows to have an ombre effect, so I like it light to begin and then darker as it goes. That's how your eyebrows should look. They should not be dark or square, boxy in the front. They should be like ombre, okay? Simple. First things first, I like to go ahead and do where my arch is first and outline that and make that tail here. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time, so. Simple. Simple. All right, and then I kind of like to go as lightly as possible in the front here and make just a little light line. It don't have to be visible, you just know that there's a line there, okay? All right. Okay, it's not perfect, but we're gonna get there. Okay, then I like to go back where my tail is and finish that with the arch in the tail. And kind of like make it a line more defined, box it in, I guess. Look, we already looking like somebody, okay? And so right here, I don't like to fill it in too much. I kind of put like, you know, let me show you. I kind of brush it up like the hairs there with just a little bit that's on there. I'm not redipping it. This is just a one-time, one and go type of deal. And then with the brush, I just brush. I go to the arch in the tail, brush it in the direction the hair should go, and I come here with any of that leftover product, okay? Simple. And no, the lines aren't perfect. It's not perfect, but that's what the concealer is for. All right, we good with that. Cool. Let's go on to the pencil. I don't really use the pencil all too much. Hopefully something in here. This is just a Beauty Spot Slow pencil, nothing special. But I don't use it too much, but hey, we can make it work. I kind of like the brow pomade because it's a little more precise. You can make like the lines more perfect, but when you have the concealer, it doesn't even matter. So use what you got, make it do what it do. All right, so here's the pencil. I do it the same way. I like to make the line at the bottom where my arch and tail is first. Okay, just a little bit in the front. They look done already. Just a little bit in the front, a little bit. Nothing too visible, right? All right, and then I go back on that arch and that tail because I can kind of see like, okay, well, how I want it to look. And it's okay to extend that tail. My rule of thumb is it shouldn't go any further than the end of your eye. So like this, your tail shouldn't go any further than that. It shouldn't be down here, down your face, on your cheekbones. It shouldn't go any further than you doing this or a cat eye, you know? And then I'm gonna go back in here and kind of like just add a little color, but still I want to go for the ombre effect, so not too much. Kind of fill this in a little bit here. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. Don't overdo it with the pomade or the pencil. I just screwed this pencil up. What I managed to. Anywho, don't do too much with it. A little bit of product goes a long way because you don't want it to look too dark. I had those days when my eyebrows were super dark. Been there, done that. You don't want it to look like that. So what I'm gonna do is still brush this out a little bit. Pull it down. Voila. And some days I kind of don't fill it in if I don't want to look all done up-ish. That's totally fine. If you want to go like this, that's cool. But if you want it to look done, you want to go ahead. We're going to go on with our concealer. All right, pull that down. Okay, it's concealer time. Now this concealer, applying concealer is what separates the girls from the women, all right? This you have to put on with precision. If you don't got a hand of precision, if you got a little shake, I'm gonna need you to get it together because we're gonna have to be very focused when it comes to applying the concealer. Do you hear me? Okay, follow me. First things first, I just use the regular Beauty Supply Stole concealer, nothing spectacular. Apply it to your concealer brush, okay? Sometimes I do a lot, sometimes I do a little, depends. But depends on if like I need my eyebrows done, I'll use a whole lot to cover up them other hairs. As for right now, just go with it. So first things first, I apply it underneath my arch, the bottom here. Apply here. We're making precise lines, okay? Like this. You gotta concentrate. This is serious business. You have to concentrate, okay? So we got it working there. So we're gonna keep working our way back this way and applying it. And we just going like this, you know, filling it in, whatnot, all right? Okay? And it's okay if you didn't get it all straight. Like, that's totally fine. What we do is we pull the concealer down when we're blending it out. Just pull it down, and then that gives you time to go in and fix your lines, okay? Like this. We are striving for perfection. So if something don't look perfectly, like it's not continued aligned, like this right here is kind of screwed up, we're gonna go in and fix it. Don't keep going further up, but just go in and fix it. Okay, not too bad, eh? All right, next up, we're gonna go along the top. Again, I like to start with the arch area to the tail, and then I work my way that way, all right? And it's okay to use the concealer, the product you already have on your face. That's what I do, save product. This is what's gonna separate it. You're gonna define the top because that's what's gonna make it stand out like the brows just floating on your face. You got them perfect lines, you're gonna make it perfect at the top. Follow me. Bring it all the way down. And for me, when you're starting off, if you're like new to this, what I would do is sometimes I don't go directly to where that brow is. I kind of start up here and like slowly work my way to that brow. So I don't mess it up and go in or go too far into the brow and kind of mess up the brow what I just did. So just go in, straight lines. We're just making straight lines. We're not blending it out yet. We're just making straight lines. Okay? Simple. Girl, she already looking good, okay? Let's go in to our pencil brow and show you that it's all the same. You got this. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right. So again, we're gonna start with the arch area to the tail and work our way back that way. And as you can see, I kind of placed the product on my face so it wasn't so much starting off. I just put it right there and then I worked my way into it. That's fine. That's just something I do, but it'll help. Okay, take the extra product and work your way back. You see that gap, that line not perfect? We're gonna go back and fix it. Okay, we're gonna go to the top. We're gonna do the same thing for the top. Make it perfect. Perfect lines. Get your surgeon hands. Don't be shaky with it. You got this. We're gonna go to the arch to the tail. What? Bitch, what? That's that bitch bra right there. Bitch, what? We ain't done yet. Keep going. Voila. Okay, so when we're blending it out, you want to pull the concealer away from the brow, if it makes sense. So, you know, we have our lines here, but that extra product, you want to pull it away from the brow. Be careful not to blend it, because you don't want to blend it into the brow, because then your lines, like your defining lines, will disappear. You want it to pull it away so that there's still some lines when you're done that makes it look perfect, like it's still floating. So let's see, like we pulling away. Let's cover up that pimple. Okay, we're gonna pull this away. Again, I like to start at the arch and tail area and then move my way backwards and pull away. Pull it down. Don't mess up the lines though. You don't have to go all the way up to the brow, but we're gonna pull this extra product down. Okay, looking good, okay? And then we're gonna go over here. And then we're gonna go over up here and do the same thing. Pull it up, away from the brow, away from the brow. Awesome. The hard part is done, honey. Look at you. Okay. Now next, we're gonna blend out really good now. This is a contour brush. Sometimes I be using whatever. I be using this square brush sometimes. Sometimes I use this. You can really use anything as long as you're not going into the brow to blend it out. You're just blending out what's left over. So I'm gonna use this foundation brush to blend it out. And I'm just blending out away from the brow, okay? I just go in the direction my brows go. And I blend like that. And then sometimes you have that excess right here. Sometimes if it's not a whole lot of concealer on your face, sometimes I go up with it, because that kind of further ombres your brow. That's a little trick I do. So I kind of go up with it into the brow to kind of give it that more of an ombre. Okay? Okay. All right, and just for the heck of it, I'm going to use this contour brush just to show we can still get the same results with a different brush. So let's try this out. With this, you got to be more precise in like your motions and make sure you're not going into the brow with it, but it can still achieve the same target. It'll still work. I'm going to go up with it. that extra concealer up into the brow. Only in the front. But yeah, and just blend, 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 blend. Get that off. Voila, magic. Voila, magic. Hey. And sometimes I kind of just brush them because I got them hairs that stand tall. I just want them to do their thug thizzle. Yeah, voila, magic. There you go. Visual? Visual? Yeah. There you have it. Brows on a budget. No. But yeah, that's it. If there's anything in there that didn't make sense, let me know. I can clarify. Yeah. That's how you do the brows. See those lines? It's just still outlined. Cool. Cool, cool.